Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. As promised, I am back on this beautiful Tuesday, December the 4th, the last month of the year. Remember, guys, tomorrow, Wednesday, uh, December the 5th, the markets will be closed in honor of George W. Bush Sr. So today, will be the last day before the break, and then we come back Thursday and Friday as regularly scheduled. Alrighty, guys. See what's going on here in the market. I'm not going to be on here too long today. Um, but yeah, back from my break. I went out of town Friday. Friday morning, I left out, and I got back yesterday afternoon. Nice little getaway. It's good to do that from time to time. Get your mind refreshed, even if it comes to the market. Having your mind fresh and set to tackle the market again. So this morning, thus far, we have this SFET. It jumped up, spiked up from about the $5. It left with five. As you can see here, it closed up around the 550 area, 540 area, and now it's at a high pre-market of 751. So that was a $2 jump. Nice gap. On news announces agreement with the Israeli government agency, insurance company, and technology company. So they are moving on news. I can't trade it, so you see here long margin 100%. That means you have to use your own equity. It has to say 0%, or it can go up to 50%. But if it goes to 100, that means you can't use margin. So anyway, I can just watch it here. So the markets may move a little funny or funky today. It it could operate as a Friday. So just keep that in mind. Not that it is gonna do that, but just keep that in the back of your mind that the markets may not operate as normal. As a normal Tuesday. So it may and it may not. And if it doesn't, then just know that that's why. It's because tomorrow is a trading will not be um, happening until Thursday in honor of George Bush's passing. All right, so let's see what else is going on here. Take a brief look at the overall market. See what's in play. Put that on the watch list. Well, I'm just putting it on the watch list just for the sake of um, watching it. But as I said, I can't trade it. So yeah, down to four. The my equity here. If you guys have been following, as I said Thursday, that when the first of the month comes in, Sure Trader which is who is my broker now. They take out 104. For me, it's $104 platform fee the first of every month. So That's a reflection of that. And then I had what is it? Was it four trades, two winners, and two losers? I think I want to say I took four trades on Friday, and it was two winners, two losers. Um, the winners was like $29, and then another winner was $3. Then the loser was $30, and I forget the other amount. But anyway, it took me down about like $50, $60 on a day. So I was still like at $6, 600 I rather, but minus the sure trader fee, it brought me to where I am now. So that's another thing. When you're starting with a small account, you have to be very sharp with your trades. You gotta be profiting. But the reason why I say that because you really can't afford losing days until your account, kind of grows a bit. I mean, you can get some losing days, but they have to be obviously very small. $20, $30 losing days. You can't afford to lose $100 a day or anything like that. So, and then also on top of that, you got the fees. You got the fees. You got the monthly fees, which is 104. You got the ECN fees after every trade and plus commission, everything. So it's a lot working against you. So you basically got to know what you're doing when you're down at this level. You know what I mean? Because you have to be almost mistake free at least for the first 5 to 10 trades. Um, in order to kind of give yourself a little leeway, you'll get this up to like 800, 900, 1,000. Then you have a little leeway to, take less than A plus trades or, trades that are close to that, but just not quite. Um, let's see what's going on here in the market. Market's pretty overall, as I'm seeing so far. Rather, it's pretty dead. Not much movement thus far. Things can always crank up at any time. All it takes is that one stock, and it usually three or four more follows it. And oh yeah, another thing too, when you're trading, especially with Sure Trader, um, it's a lot going against you, but that's why you have to have the skill set to outweigh those things going against you. Because another thing is, oh, last week when I did come back to trading on Wednesday or Thursday it was, I noticed that every stock that was moving, that was volatile, heavy volatile stock, very volatile, I couldn't trade it. Sure Trader has so many stocks restricted, which I understand their standpoint on that. They're just protecting themselves, against rookie traders who might blow up their account and even go into the negative. Um, yeah, and even go into the negative. Like say this equity here is 490, but you may hold a very volatile low float stock, and it moves so quick. This could go to negative 200, very quickly. So I can see where they're, but at the same time, it's so many stocks and it's pretty much every stock that has a low float and that moves, significantly, is the ones that they have restricted. So it's like, I saw so many trades, ASNS, ALQA, and a lot of those stocks like that was taking off last week. Going up $1, $2, $3. I was not able to trade, and it's frustrating. When you see all of the trades that traders are in. That's the stocks you want to trade. It's the ones that everybody's eyes are on. Everybody's eyes on certain stocks, or like this one. Today SFET. Um, all eyes are on this. I'm quite sure at the moment because nothing else is really going off. But it's not tradable for me. So any stock that you can have the potential to make a whole lot at one time is usually restricted, or if not, you have to catch it very quickly. You have to catch it very quickly because sometimes they do let a stock ride a little bit before they put it on the restricted list. So if you see something moving, you got to make a quick decision at that point to jump in or jump or whatever you're gonna do, and you gotta be quick with it because they will restrict it as soon as this seems like a stock that has a high range. Going from $6 to $7 or something like that, they'll restrict it. So it's definitely tough, man. Unless you're highly skilled, and maybe you know how to play the slower stocks. Maybe some people don't need to play these high momentum stocks. Some people, may know the secrets to knowing the direction of even a slow stock. Because some of those slow stocks, like this one has 219 million shares in the float, which is super high for to our standards. But you may know the direction. Somebody may have caught it up here at 602 and rolled it down, to 510. But it was an all day thing. It was actually a 2 day thing. But if you know what you're doing, you can catch those moves. But anyways, I just want to get on for a second. I'm gonna focus on trading now. Um, I'll just do one more overview of the market to see what's out there at the moment. Rather, let's see. So right now, I'm gonna focus on smaller share stocks. I mean, smaller float stocks. Although the volume is not all the way there, I'm just looking at the low floats. I'm not looking at the high. Let's see. This is worth keeping an eye on. 'MRNS just dropped like a rock. So as soon as we pulled it up, well, it's rebounding actually. So it's got news. It's one to keep on watch. I will definitely do that. 40 million share float. So it's not bad. It's not too low. It's not the lowest, but it's not the highest. So it can definitely move around. 40 million shares. It could do a little movement. As you can see, it done a couple of days ago. 470 to 621. Oh wow. So it's definitely a former runner. It can definitely move. keep it on watch. MBEV, MBEV. This has been a this stock has been beaten into the ground. I think with a lot of traders, but I mean it's still staying very active. So in my guess, it's definitely some professional money involved, professional traders involved in this because I'm quite sure a lot of retail traders who's been around for a little while here realize that this stock is beaten into the ground. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. That's pretty much all the plays I can see with any volume anyway. That has a decent float without being too high. That's currently at the moment. Something may open up before the bell. But anyway, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I'll try to get in tomorrow. Hopefully, I make some good trades today. Got to get this back over 500 for a sure trader not to close out your position. If you go under 500 and you take a trade, they can and usually will close out your position like immediately, and plus add a $50 fee on top of that um, because you're trading with equity margin under $500. So be careful with that. Actually, don't do that because they will shut your account down. You do it too many times. So um, anyway, you got to get this back over 500, and so I'll just be looking for decent trades. And anyway, I'll see you guys next time.